Okay, so we're going to talk about functional groups, and before I describe it, which I'm going to do very briefly, let me point something out here that if you take this reaction, you take this stuff over here, which I won't name it. It would take me a minute to name it anyways, and I add hydrogen to it with a platinum catalyst, it's going to give me this. Okay, so can you see that the difference between this and this is a double bond? But the point of this figure is to show that it's really difficult to see what's going on here, right? But if instead we use line bond figures and I had a hydrogen with a platinum catalyst to this, which is the same thing, by the way, then I get this, right? Can you see that with line bond structures, the difference is much simpler and much more accessible? All right, so that's really why we care about line bond structures, is because it gives us the information that we want, but it also takes us right to the center of the story. And that's the big deal, I think, in organic chemistry, is being able to see the simple story that's being told. Because oftentimes there's lots of hair just everywhere. It looks like a big hairball, right? All right, so having said that, we're going to look at the functional groups, and this is going to be extremely brief. I'm going to show you the figure. Here's a list of functional groups. Yes, I know, it's too small to see from where you're sitting. Be advised that there are, I don't know, what's there, 12 functional groups that you need to know? And we need to know all of them. So if I were you, I would make a stack of 3x5 cards, and I would write down those. As a matter of fact, I really like this table because it shows it's a little difficult to see. I know it's not fair for me to ask you to point at that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Come here. All right. I'll do it with a highlighter. You see that we've got a triple bond, right? And then two R groups, where the R's stand for really anything, basically. Generally speaking, they're CHs, right? C2H5, C3H7, something like that, right? But the point is that you've got a carbon-carbon triple bond here. The name of it is alkyne. An example is T-butyne, right? In this case, you can see that one of the R groups is just a hydrogen coming off of there. And it shows up in chapter 9. So an alcohol, which is the second one, has a characteristic OH group on it, right? Its name is alcohol. Here's an example. What is that? 1-butanol. I can see it now. 1-butanol, you can see there's the OH, right? Shows up in chapter 12. Okay? So really, this is very central to the story of the rest of our life in organic chemistry. We're going to be looking at these structures, and it's going to be much, much easier for you if you can quickly and easily recognize one functional group from another. So I recommend you get a stack of 3x5 cards, write these out on there, and memorize them. Make it so you like them. Make it so you hope they're going to show up on the exam, because they are. All right, good luck.